Hey YouTube, Mark Bagley, Hidden Treasure Silver Stacker is here. This is a gold coin from apmex unboxing. What I did was, I talk a lot about buying off the streets and learning to buy and sell, talk to potential buyers or potential sellers, and the value that has given me throughout my life. Understanding that regardless of the price of precious metals, I'm in my early 40s, I've been into metals a long time, and I know business. This isn't how I make my living. I have a little side hobby doing it. But understanding business, understanding how to talk to people, and being aware and paying attention of financial markets, of fiscal policy, where my personal money is going, has been one of the biggest things that precious metals has given me. It's why I was raised from working and loving working class parents, and now I'm an upper middle class guy. I live on a small island in Sitka, so I'm kind of the only show in town when it comes to buying precious metals and selling. There's a jewelry store here, but they're so chintzy. They'll give you about a third of the melt value on it. So I got this gold coin. I took $15 in junk silver, which I buy off the streets here on a pretty regular basis. And then I give people about 95% of melt, 90% of melt for it. In this particular case, I was probably in this junk silver about $10 or $11 for every US dollar. I sold it for $20 for every US dollar. Somebody contacted me. They were a prepper, and they wanted to get a little bit for barter. So I sold it for $300. I took, I think, $20 out of my own pocket, and this is what I got. So in those coins, $11, say $10, it's $150 plus 20. I was able to get this for my out-of-pocket expense, and I get one of these every year of around $170. I happen to like gold. I have a lot of silver. A lot of silver comes into my shop, a lot of junk silver. Old silver dollars. One thing I like about gold is I can kind of hit it back of spot. I can still offer somebody on, say, a quarter-ounce gold coin, if they want to cash it out quick, $250, and I can make a little profit if I want to put it on eBay. I can put it on eBay. This is a 2017. Let's get it in focus here. Boy, I don't have the best camera. British Sovereign. We got St. George and the Queen. And like I say, the melt price, I have more in melt value than when I started. And that learning to talk to customers, I had to talk to a buyer. I have stacks of junk silver. But at one point, I had to buy it. I don't order junk silver. Enough of it comes in. I place small ads on Craigslist and Facebook, and then word of mouth that I buy coins. Everybody knows it, so they come see me. At one point, I had to talk to a seller and communicate with them and explain to them, hey, I'll give you 90% of melt, but if you sold it, you'd have to mail it in. You got to wait for a check. I'll cash you out of it now. And then the buyer contacted me. I went kind of in the middle at $20 for every US dollar. Goldsilver.com was at $22 for every US dollar. apmex was at $15. And people sometimes like to do business face-to-face, and I told them, always be upfront with people. I own a pretty good-sized construction company, so I don't ever want to jeopardize that and anger people in the community over $100 in junk silver or even $1,200 1-ounce gold coins. But it is winter, and this is our slow season, so I can't order large amounts like I do, in the summertime. I have quite a bit. But yeah, put approximately a 1/4 ounce into my gold stack, and take care, guys. Bye, YouTube.